5-time NBA champion, 3-time All-NBA first team, 8-time All-NBA defensive team, 2 Olympic gold medals, one of the 50 greatest NBA players of all time. Scottie Pippen was the lockdown defender that helped Mike get his 6 championship rings. But while Mike was selling shoes like nobody in NBA history, Pippen had his own thing going on over at Nike. Scottie was the face of some of Nike's greatest basketball shoes of all time. But before we hear him talk about some of his shoes, here's something you may not know. See, Mike wasn't the only Chicago Bull to enter the NBA dunk contest. Mike wasn't even the only Chicago Bull to dunk from the free throw line. In 1990, Scottie entered the dunk contest, coming in 5th, losing to eventual winner Dominique Wilkins. Let's take a look at Scottie in the 1990 dunk contest.
Our next competitor will be Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen coming into his own in his 3rd season. He's averaging highs and scoring rebounds and assists.
Whoa, wait a second. Hey, he's measuring off the old run from the free throw line full court for his first dunk. Where is he going to go from there?
Scottie's not wasting any time.
Michael start from 92 feet away.
I told you, Scottie Pippen can... Guys, the guy's 6'9". He's got to look at his long arms. He can extend. This is a guy that you better watch in his competition.
Well, that's a good way to get off to a start in this one. I mean, doing the full run. He stepped inside the free throw line just a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, just like about an inch.
Inches.
And crammed it in.
Oh, my. Scottie gets 47-2. Scottie Pippen.
Scottie came in 5th with a pretty underwhelming display. The guy who really gave Wilkins some problems was Kenny the Jet Smith. That's right. The guy from TNT had hops.
7-9 on his dunk prior to this one, and now on 49.8 for Kenny Smith.
Back to Scottie. Scottie didn't have the big personality like Nike's other players, Mike, Chuck, Chris Webber, or Dennis Rodman. But his game did the talking. And on the big stage, his shoes were huge. From 1987 to 1991, he wore Avia, a tiny brand from Oregon. But in 1991, he switched to Nike and broke many of the company's biggest models. He wore the Nike Air Huarache, the Nike Air Dynamic Flight, the Nike Air Maestro and Air Maestro 2, the Nike Air Up, the Nike Air Flight 89, the Nike Air Uptempo, the Nike Air Way Up, the Nike Air Swift, the Nike Air Max Uptempo 3, the Nike Air Pippen 1, and the Nike Air Pippen 2. Pippen's signature shoes are still hugely relevant today. They are a favorite of Ronnie Feig at Kith, who has remixed several models over the years. Each pair sells for a premium on StockX. But enough of me. Let's hear the man himself talk us through them.
What's it like just looking back at all these models from your signature series?
Hey man, this is amazing. You know, as a player, I never held on to my shoes after the game, whether it was a kid or some charity organization, they was always asking for them. So this is great to be here and reflecting back of some of the shoes and some of the memories when I did play, which has been quite a few years ago.
And let's start with the Air Swift. What do you remember about these?
Well, this shoe here took me to some high grounds. I remember this shoe from the year that Michael retired. This shoe became very famous because this is the shoe that I dunked on Patrick Ewing with.
Great passing. Holy cow. This was an elevation.
I also walked over and told Spike Lee to have a good day afterwards too. But it was a lot of fun, and that dunk will always be something that is high in my memory because of those shoes gave me flight.
What do you remember about this shoe, and how bold was it at the time, being that it just read Air all across the shoe?
You know, this was a bold shoe. This was a statement shoe, and I think Nike did a great job of really making a statement with this shoe. This was kind of our graffiti kind of style shoe, but this shoe made a statement for me. And at the time when I started wearing this shoe, I was playing some great basketball, MVP style basketball, so I was pretty confident and I felt like the shoe fitted well.
And you had the 72-10 season, wore those for Dream Team 2 in the Olympics as well. But even all these years later, that shoe is still one of the most coveted of your line. What's it like to see just the timelessness of it too?
It's great. Again, I think it has a lot to do with the sort of the air on the side. So we sort of see that as graffitis.
And then the next season, you got your very first signature shoe. What was it like having your own sneaker? And what do you remember about the Pippen 1?
I'm happy that I have finally arrived, I guess. You know, I've been sitting there for years watching Michael Jordan put out these shoes, and I'm like, hello, don't forget about me. But, you know, thanks to my guy, Aaron Cooper, he did a great job of designing this shoe. For those who don't know a lot about it, that's the 33 on the side, but it also has my logo here on that side.
So there you have it. Pippen dunked from the free throw line, just like Mike did. Pippen won 5 chips, just like Mike did. And of course, he also sold a boatload of shoes. If you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button.